500 Startups is an investor, as you know, and I'll let Leila introduce herself. You have to pitch, and she'll give you her feedback and questions.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So she's. Hi, Leila.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Let me open the camera.
All
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Leila.
right. Hi,
How's it going?
Actually, it's so exciting, I have to say, because nearly 1 month, I'm thanks to Allah, finally this meeting is started. I really can't say how I'm happy about it.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry because of the rescheduling. I'm really sorry about that.
No
It's
worries.
okay. Totally.
Okay. I guess Leila, introduce yourself, please, and then Haluk can proceed.
Sure. I'm Laila Hassan. I work with 500 Startups. So 500 Startups dedicated fund focused on the MENA region. We invest in early stage startups. So our typical investment is between $100,000 to $200,000 as a first check and a follow-on up to $500,000. That's our investment mandate. As of end of last year, which is end of 2020, our fund has been fully deployed, but we are working on launching some new initiatives, fund and accelerator that you should be hearing about hopefully by end of this month. So definitely there's something else that's ongoing. My previous experience has been with regional and local capital. I've worked with one of the local startups here in Egypt for a year as well. And before that, my background was mainly investment banking and private equity.
Perfect. Perfect. Now introduce myself. My name is Haluk Yilmaz. We are located in Turkey, Ankara. Been several years. We are working with artificial intelligence and smart city applications. I have several failed startup applications before it. And now, been 3 years, I am working about this Array-Light project. Actually, I'm so excited about it because we have lots of things accomplished. We have tested so many times environmental tests, stress tests, and hardware tests. For example, we are planning to communicate with whole city. So if you need to handle security and all the stuffs before it's deployed, because we not published when we are controlling the lights. Actually, we have got great efficiency opportunity. I've been located in Europe last years. I just searched them, especially Amsterdam. I've been working there, and I take my own notes and started develop this project. And we have got actually, I'm calling them a habitat, ecosystem, Leila, because the most important thing is the smart city investments are really huge investments, and usually focused only one reason. For example, only controlling light, only metering, or only something like niche things. So we have created an algorithm. We have created one solution, one architecture, but multiple applications. The light is our niche stage to publish.
I guess Haluk, you can start sharing your screen. So
Okay.
you would,
Yeah, it's hard to follow without, because honestly, I have no idea what the company does. So if you can
Okay.
you can start the pitch. Yeah.
In 5 seconds. Actually, I totally understand that. Now, pitching in. Can you see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Can you make it full screen, please? Yeah.
Yeah, full screen.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I want to thank you again for joining this session, Leila. I want to talk about what we are doing. We are focused on the street lights, and they are very lots of in this world, and millions of. But the problem is, they are working whole day and night without controlling. I'm going to give you an example in Bahrain. According to EVA, Bahrain's local authority about the electric program, they around the 150K, and it costs them around the $20 million. That's annual, and that's every year, Leila. But the problem is not it means so many lights. The problem is the street lights work with full power, and they cannot calculate the requirements. I want to tell about my solution. We are providing proactive lighting needed by vehicles and pedestrians. It totally depends. You see the car, while it came, we are opening the light, and after it goes, we are closing again, the same lighting. And after the car leaves the area, it's again dynamically continued there, controlling. We are providing as it's needed. So what if our solution will be located in Bahrain, Leila? It's gonna be slash all this cost by 60%. And I wanna mention it here again. That means $12 million saving annually. Same time efficiency and really great save. And we have made it so simple. You have only need to think our solution, plug on the street light. And it's all totally smart light right now. And what we makes different is we are totally make it autonomous control system. It's not enough like that. Also, it can report any problematic situation such as lightning or hardware failure. The main thing is makes us different from the whole industry. We are using AI technology. Every move needs different illumination. Array light process all types of movements in real time. On approaching vehicle is detected by array lights. Our AI instantly applies the amount of duration lightning required for maximum efficiency. And now you will see a screen on the right here. Just a second. This is our real stage pilot demo. We are collected, tested, and really get amount to 60% efficiency like that. And Leila, we make it so simple. You don't need to be engineer or technician. The all control is a single dashboard and alert anything like you people see if there is a efficiency need, go on. Not necessary, stop it. Or any gun sound or any problematic situation will be alert immediately to the autonomous drones. Lots of connection. And really, there is a big schedule in here. We just update in here a great market. I have to want to share about you. The growth rate about the 30%. In 5 years, it's going to be $30 billion, and GCC countries will have 10% of it. Actually, we are planning about the first target is $400 million market, and in 5 years, it's going to be millions nearly. I want to tell you about traction. Our patented technology have been working over 1 year in our pilot programs. We achieved our 60% efficiency in our environment tests. And we saw that the huge investments just under 2 years. And our pilots were completed with 400% profit. We really get great thing on that.
Sorry, can you go back to the previous slide?
Here.
Yeah, so those pilots I'm not familiar with those companies. Or what are those entities to be pilots?
Yes, let me introduce you. These are the Enerjisa is Turkey's biggest energy distributor, Leila. They don't have solution about the smarting. We have just contracted with them. By the way, I'm not sharing here. We are also controlling indoor illumination. We can efficiency also in the buildings. We have made them with contract in their locations and also in Gazi University. This is a university HQ. Technopark is their technology center. And this one, IVEDIC is industrial zone place. Actually, it's a really tough place for our devices because there is a lots of electrical voltage problems. And it is working over 1 year successfully. And Enerjisa and Gazi Technopark are biggest institutions in Turkey and really have lots of investment value about the lighting and smart future. So in Turkey, Leila, lighting units around 11 millions. and or future government rate by governments, they all will be changed with smart technology. So we have got first contract with them. And also we have same time we have got investment from the ocean away, Canada. You may hear startup Visa, Keiretsu and or Canadian government just call us. You may heard Sidewalk Labs on Toronto. Toronto, they just left project because the privacy issues. And we totally proved ourselves. We have totally 100% privacy is secured, also by government. For example, if we install this solution, for example, if in the located Egypt, Egypt government will behave it, not need to go on by our servers. Actually, same time, efficiency and same time the big data, it's a great opportunity. And we are collect and meaningful and right data, we are evolving it. Can I explain question?
Yeah, and then what is after those paid pilots? So you did, I understand you did a bit of indoors and a few outdoors.
Yeah.
And then do you have like, are you going to, like, are you signing a contract with them? Is there something? And also like this solution is this purely for cars? What about pedestrians walking the streets that also need the
lighting, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to try to explain it here, Leila. We give different energy value to all different technologies. Actually, I forgot to share in here. Thank you for supporting me. We are collecting all this data with AI. For example, and in current situation, lots of companies I have an interview with, also in Canada, Europe, they have not even radar or motion sensors. But we collect data and we perception and prediction what it is. If it is a car, we give 15 seconds light value. But if it is a not car, pedestrian, we can collect with our radar sensor and micro CPU, says it's a pedestrian, don't close till motion leaves the area. And what it gives us, it's really get maximize efficiency. Today's their official or competitors' official results around 30% efficiency. That means if there is a $1 million energy wasting, they save only 30%, 300,000. But we are with AI grow about the 60%. In this case, we prove 2 times faster return on investment, great data, and really so much efficiency by the without securing the social problems. We are not closing the lights, just dimming and giving best power efficiency till the motion leaves. For example, I want to show here, actually lights are not closed. Lights are dimmed. And after the car comes, or a prediction algorithm detects it, it's a car, just give 15 seconds. You can ask, what if same time car and pedestrian moves? Then we give the best data, it is a pedestrian, give 90 seconds till it leaves the area. And also we have got unite and divide algorithm, Leila. It's already patented. I want to show you in here. Just a second, in our solution page. Our patented technology, divide and union, is they are totally free. You may think the Tesla cars learning how to drive and teach others. Also, our technology is same here. We are learning by the piece of piece, and they are grouping each other. For example, we can say in the 6 o'clock, if this density is high, then they are grouping, okay, there is not need efficiency, we need to secure, we give best lighting. We are not only reducing costs, we give same time the best security. And if there is a no density, we are closing, they are grouping here. For example, in 11 o'clock, if there is a density high, then they are grouping again same time. we are actually connected to best efficiency. And best efficiency gives us best return of investment. And it is just annual. You can think we save in Bahrain. If Bahrain totally goes to Arelight, they will save every year $12 million. And it is only for this much light.
And how many cells have you put in those 3 pilots?
Great question. Actually, we have got a POC, we can say POC. I'm going to show in here, just a second. In our POC, actually, we have contracted in the March of 2020 about 10,000 in the Bodrum, the West Turkey, a touristic place, Bodrum, 10,000. But because of the COVID, they are dislined all contracts. Also, we have 5 dislined contracts because of the COVID. But in VR, I can share what we get the profit. We just make them 1,000 units for 20 units. We made it POC 20 units.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Just before we go into this table.
Okay.
I mean, you said you did 3 pilots, correct?
3 pilots, yeah.
Yeah, I want to know how many lights were you able to do the test with? I'm assuming you didn't take the 10,000 in Bahrain.
In industrial zone, test stage is 10.
10 lights.
10 lights, yeah. And this is, you can think as a proof of concept same time. Enerjisa is 10 and 20 is the Gazi Technopark stage. 10 inside and 10 is outside. And our technology, Leila, it's quite simple. For example, there is no requirement to engineering. I'm going to back again here. We just made it plug and play. For example, for today in Canada, America, and lots of countries, transformation LED. And LED, they whole of them have got NEMA socket. It's a standard. For example, if we can sell from Turkey, it doesn't problem. We need to go. It's totally online. They need to plug a gateway, make the gateway connect internet, and then they only need to plug it in here. And great news, we don't use internet for controlling this. And one gateway can handle around to 10 kilometers site, and over the 20,000 units communicate. It's really so important because lots of companies using NB-IoT, you probably heard that. And what if 1 million devices they will implement? Okay, they have got efficiency, but they will pay $1 million for every year, for every node controlling. And it is totally free regulations, government regulations maybe handle or block. It's totally free. We can totally change what governments use it and what is request it. And also great news, Leila, if government needs data, for example, I'm gonna give you 2 examples. In industrial zone, we can same time alert if there is an air quality like radiation or chemicals, lights will be alerted. Or for example, you are walking alone in the street. If government says, I have got not police equipments enough, we have got sound sensors on the sensor, and it connect with the autonomous drones. If there is a gun sound or any screen, autonomous drones immediately goes and take photos. I just want to mention in here, are you doing lots of things? No, but I have already do my homework. What's going to be future? And it will be totally investment. No, one investment and multiple solutions will become on foot, inshallah. This is also another pilot in the Gökova Marina. We are making brands, Leila, not only the manufacturing. By the way, we are the manufacturer of all these things. This site, you see the UI on the screen, is a marina. We are selling smart marina concepts. Just imagine how many marinas around the world. And they are using the total now, really so old technologies they are using. But if Arelight goes there, marina will be totally changed. What our POC in here, I want to share with you. We are same time, okay, efficiency is very great. we are really reducing cost, but we can collect if there is a ship or yacht is available or not. For example, you can move with your luxury car and you didn't know that any police officer or any security. We read your plate. Plate says, okay, you are in here. It lights till your yacht. Where is it? It's open the lights and show you your direction. And you will pay your yacht parking same time with one technology, one architecture. I have to say we are focusing multiple technologies, but our first niche or market target first movish niche is light efficiency. You can ask me, but why light? Actually, I really trouble about to make people believe
Haluk,
it.
we're
Yes.
gonna run out of time. Can you go to the competitive slide, please?
Yeah, that would be great. It was just about
Okay. The competitive is we make it so speed and fast, Leila. I have to say that usually companies do it because of trends. They don't know follow because of the Philips and GA. They are slowing so little. But I mentioned here, this is all proved, by the way, by the documents. And there is official save efficiency.
There is no one else that does this. Yani, I'm very surprised. What about the developed? Yani? So Egypt, I know that there is a clear issue in this one as well, but like there is no other option. Like this idea hasn't been implemented elsewhere by someone else.
Yes, they have implemented, but I have to say, just they are dimming lights like astronomical clocks. Can you imagine? For example, in night, it's full energy. And after that, in hours, they are dimming. There is no, and with that, they get, yeah, sure, efficiency results, but it's not enough. But if AI implements, it's getting same time we are collecting data, we are making process data and processing efficiency high growth. I totally share you. We are cheaper implementation, but future growth 2 times more return of investment. What if energy usage? And just remember 150K street lights just spending $20 million annually.
But is there something that I don't know about the government or something that requires the streets to be lit all the time? Is there something maybe for crimes or is there another angle to it that we're just not seeing, or is this a pain point and they really want to turn it off? I'm just wondering if there is something there in this whole situation that we're not seeing.
Yeah, exactly. You are totally in same frequency, Leila, because as I say, we can handle the crime process. If there is a gun sound scream, and we have got a lady on these lights. For example, if in the like Tesla cars, if there is a problem like gun sound or scream, it's changed the lights. For example, if there's no problem, blue lights because our color is blue. For example, if someone screams, it's immediately go to red, and people will feel safe under light because someone is collecting me. If I'm got in trouble, light will be assist me. I just want to make it in the next step. If I get investment and install sites, and you can ask again, change the whole system. No, just plug another socket. Okay. If air quality, plug someone. If crime detect, plug another one. If collect the traffic stream, plug another one. It's totally changeable what government or private sector needed. And the great news, Leila, this is so impressed us. This is believing that we have really better than solar panels and wind turbines. This is official. I can share the official results, what we are saved and what they are produced. And I want to show them. Avoiding unnecessary consumption of energy earns greater profit than producing. We are just stopping waste energy, and it is really so much profit than producing. This is the future, I have to say. You don't, and by the way, it is in your live house, live city. You don't need to invest millions of panels of turbines.
Okay, so what's the plan? Like you said, you have a few contracts, but they're currently put on hold. Is there something that's ongoing? How much are you trying to raise? How much is the on your plans going
Yeah,
forward?
sure. Actually, Leila, we have got several markets in our rights. Total, by now, I have 2 customers, one from Qatar and one or another opportunity from the Dubai. And I'm just want to finish and work with the BRINC program in Bahrain. Also, Canadian government, I would love to meet with you, with them. They are just want to finish us. What did Google couldn't finish it? Because the Sidewalk Labs, we work with Google, and they just left for privacy. And I can share our growing rate, but I want to say you, I want to share with you, because of we couldn't install it much places because we are in Turkey and without financial stuffs. I don't see it's a failure, because I just want to thank you to BRINC to accept me. I just want to do the best thing for future program. But with your helps and investments, it's a great opportunity. And the great news is what, Leila? I want to tell you about here, because the thing is, the market is quite new and not yet dominated. And biggest opportunity, the whole light systems will be changed with the LED. We don't need to work with the challenge with the biggest companies to take a pie slice. It will be a big transformation, a big revolution. And we have been 3 years, we saw it from 2020. We prepared it for us. And now we need investments, we need trusted people. For example, I work with Dimonov company. They don't even have light sensor, and they are just start to sell it with the socket slide selling. But what if do same time, same little price, 2 times faster return on investment, and can sell anywhere in the world without requiring engineering or technician. We also work with light manufacturers, Leila. We have, you can ask how you made this profit rate. Actually, we get great profit about the same time LED selling. Because, for example, in Turkey, there is 11 millions. I just really so tired to explain in people here. Its perspective is so important. 11 million light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm just, again, I'm trying to understand. You said you want to do something with Qatar and Dubai, but what is the contract? What is the way forward? Like, what is what are you contracted for? I'm finding difficulty.
Okay.
Finding this.
Actually, my plan was like that, Leila. My plan, I was shared with the Fatima. My whole plan was demo day in the Bahrain. I take the light, I take the device, I take the whole gateway into AI solution. And I'm gonna show you, people, look, try it. And after came Bahrain, connect with the BRINC team, because today I got investment from BRINC and I want to work together. And I waited all, and this week, if the COVID without allows us, I totally share with you BRINC and make a decision together. But because of the demo virtual day, I have to delay all things. Before you came, I asked again, Fatima.
Sorry to interject, Halouk. Yeah. We don't have to wait for you to be physically in Bahrain. We are trying to reach out the Ministry of Works and Transportation, Leila, to it's the governmental entity that is responsible for street lights. And that's the plan, to connect Halouk with that ministry and see if there's a chance that they could potentially have a POC or pilot and get their feedback on the solution.
In this case, we have got just one problem, Leila. It's just mass production. We just invest for it, because I'm not afraid. We are totally technologically, AI, big data, everything. We already simulation, hack test, everything is ready. But you can imagine like a storm. Okay, it will be a great storm. So many requests, so many installations and implants. But problem, the mass production, we have to handle. If I get enough investment for production, inshallah, I will handle millions of units. Yasin, the BRINC leader, just ask me for 300,000, never matter. But the problem is need to work together. Investment for the production, because you can ask what you are paying for. Have you got service, or you are working with Amazon? No, all data and all AI works on a server, because if that, it saves us a profit. And we have only chips from China. It's communication and CPU, because of its most best price is in there. If we get a mass production cycle, then inshallah we can talk with millions. But by the way, we have to see for inshallah in the Bahrain with Fatma's help, Brinch help, we will show, invest and implant. And I see in technically, trust me, it's done. We have patented, we have proved, everything is ready, but need is the future. It's a big storm is coming. I see it. Everybody see it. Everybody say it. But without investment, probably we will take other companies. Okay, they will take some pie. But if we make it quick, because it's the time in the next 5 years, so important for a great handle to this storm. But
okay, Leila, look, we have 10 minutes. Any other comments, questions?
Yeah, I'm totally ready.
Leila?
Yeah, so honestly, I think in terms of your sales process, like you've had a great pilot, great pilots, I guess, so on 30 outside sales, which is great. But I think in terms of your monetization, it's important to kind of I mean, not purely depend on Brink. Yeah, I mean, it's great that Brink are helping, etc. But the fact that you guys in Turkey are in Turkey, I'm sure you can find some sort of a connection or demonstration there. I think you need to build your sales process as well. I don't think that focusing, like you've mentioned a couple of other countries, but I didn't really quite get how solid or where is the discussions, whether it's Qatar or Dubai. But you need I think a big role that you guys need to be doing now is being the salesperson for your company. So doing those demonstrations and bringing in more contracts. The sales pipeline or contracts, it didn't really come across in the presentation or in the discussions. I think this needs to be very clearly set out, that so the companies that even you've done pilots with, are there discussions to do something long term? Like if these pilots were successful, why aren't we discussing long-term plans with them as well? It needs to be kind of spread out, and then it's not that I want to make X number of revenues in 2 years or 3 years. But I think right now, because you're still at this initial phase, you could say that we have X amount of potential sales in our pipeline till year end. We're thinking we can monetize or unlock 2 or 3 contracts, and this would generate X amount of revenue.
By the way, we are not only installed and gone. Now we have got already contracts with the especially in Enerjisa, and it is just want some time about the proof of concept. If we success with our profit value and they will contract in the next transformation, into the first stage, it will be 11,000 units in the North Ankara. They will totally install our devices. Also in industrial zone. In government says next time you will be install LED, or next contract will be totally in the LED. And we are making contract with our POCs, 3 years contractment, because we have not only selling, we have annually subscription role. Because of that, it is not only sell and go model. We have got need to appraise the efficiency, and because of that, lots of things work behind it. And also with Bahrain, we are working with the letter of what we prove, and we are agreeing with governmental stuff. Like you can imagine like that. I'm not a no one. I am following this procedure. This is my efficiency rate. I am offering you to save your these millions of energy, and I will be give you in the return in investment 2 or max is 3 years. I'm actually try to do everything I can. And why you say monetizing, I understand, but trust me, there is I sometimes jealous B2C entrepreneurs because it's easy to sell, it's handled, but you better than know me. If you work with governments, lots of bureaucracy getting inside, lots of enterprise solutions, backend, have you sold millions? No, I'm just a startup, but I just want to tell them, know what I am doing and I'm in the near future. Yeah, I know the numbers are quite few, but start from the December 2020, but trust me, even web page, lots of things change, and it's going to growing fastly, I have to say, Leila.
But I totally agree with Leila. You need to say it, at least mention that how many, when you talk about your traction, mention that these are 3 years contracts, X amount of lights, or you're in talks, you have 3 contracts that are paid pilot. These needs to be mentioned, not just put it, the logos. You need to mention that as well.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Any other comments, Leila?
No, I think that's it. I think it's a very interesting proposition. I think it's great. I just feel that yeah, I think the sales and like the how big is this the sales pipeline, etc., needs to be clearly said. But also, I think you're very excited. This is just honest feedback, Yani. I think you're very excited about the product, that sometimes even during your pitch, you deviate into very detailed descriptions, whereas if you focus on the product itself, the sales, and the way forward, this is like, I think these are like the 3 key things that as an investor would want to kind of delve into. So I think they need to be very clearly displayed on the deck, and kind of very conscious to bring them across during the presentation.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Leila. Highly appreciate your valuable feedback. And thank you, Halouk, for joining. Take care and be safe.
Thank you so much for taking your time. And we are excited to next moves. I want to appreciate all your taking your time. Leila and Fatma, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.